You're not Space Dad. Who the hell are you? Hey, it's me, a wild kitty appeared, and today for you, I got another Voltron theory for you all. Now, if you haven't seen Season 3 of Voltron Legendary Defender yet, I would say not to watch this video until you do, cause I'm about to spoil a lot of things. Now, I think I can speak for the whole fandom when I say, this ain't Shiro. There is no way that this man right here is our Shiro. He's not Space Dad, and let me tell you why. I'm about to go all Sherlock Holmes up in here, so here we go. Now, let's talk about the episode, The Journey, which this episode is where we find Shiro strapped to a table and he just woke up. When I watched this episode for the first time, I was at a friend's house watching it with her as we decided to watch Season 3 together when it dropped on Netflix. Also, she's the friend that got me into the series in the first place. Anyways, while watching this episode, both me and her kept looking at each other, confused on what was going on. Both asking pretty much the same question, is this really Shiro? And as the episode went on, we got even more confused. And after the episode ended, I think we were thinking the exact same thing, that this wasn't Shiro at all. And of course, after we finished Season 3, we went on Tumblr and pretty much it looked like everyone had the exact same thoughts that we did. So after days since I saw that episode, and obviously the whole of Season 3, a lot of things started making a lot of sense. And I now know for a fact that this isn't Shiro, and that this man here is a clone of Shiro that the Gara Empire has made to basically spy on Team Voltron. Cause when Clone Shiro got out of the ship, we saw this Gara say that Operation Crone Stage 3 is underway. Crone, I think I'm pronouncing this right. Crone is Japanese for clone, which I find interesting that they use the Japanese word since Shiro is Japanese. Okay, so that I don't have to keep saying Clone Shiro, I'm just gonna call him Crone, so it's easier. So when Crone wakes up in the beginning of the episode, we see him leave the room he was in, and we see another Shiro. Now, I've seen a few people saying that the other Shiro is the real Shiro, but I don't think it is. I think the Shiro that we saw was another clone, because I'm going to guess that cloning isn't the easiest thing to do. So maybe there were other clones that were put down as failures. And also, Crone's escape was way too easy. Yeah, they shot at him and all that, but they didn't really go after him. They can clearly see where he's heading, but they don't go after him. Suspicious much? No? Now, Crone does seem to have all of Shiro's memories, so Crone does believe that he is Shiro. There's no doubt about it. And I think that has got to do a lot with Shiro's robot arm that he has. It is Gara tech after all, and it could have linked up with his memories. Because I think this could have been a plan that Hagar had for a very, very long time before Shiro disappeared in Season 2. That might explain why Crone has, it's like hair is just so long. And that brings up another point that if this was the real Shiro, there is no way his hair would be that long. Now, of course, we have no idea how long Shiro has been gone, but I would probably say he's been gone for maybe about a month or 2, or maybe even 3, but hair doesn't grow that quickly. Also, there is no reunion scene after Keith finds him, and then in the next episode, the opening scene it's not a reunion scene at all, it's just the Paladins fighting Gara. And you want to know why we didn't get this scene? Because what's the point in having one when it isn't the real Shiro? They're saving that for when we do find the real Shiro. Now, that scene in episode 6 where Corone and Keith are talking, Keith mentions that the Black Lion's power is teleporting. So the Black Lion did want to get Shiro out of danger that he was in the last episode of season 2. But then Corone said that why would the Black Lion send him into more danger being with the Gara? And yeah, that is a good question. Black wouldn't send Shiro somewhere more dangerous. It makes no sense at all. We saw that Black Lion and Shiro's bond is a lot stronger now, so it wouldn't make any sense. So I think the real Shiro is with Matt right now. As we all know, Matt is with the Rebel Freedom Fighters group, so we know that Matt is safe. Shiro and Matt are good friends from what we have seen, and so Black knows that Shiro would be safe there with Matt. Another point is that Black wouldn't let Corone pilot her at all, because she knows that isn't Shiro. She can sense that it's not him, so it makes a lot of sense on why that happened. Another point that I'd like to make is that Black wouldn't let him pilot her at all, and that is because that she knows this isn't Shiro. She can sense that it's not him. Now I know a lot of people might say, oh, it's because she now sees Keith as her paladin, but I don't think that is that at all. Because from what we saw in the last episode of season 2, Black and Shiro, they have a very strong bond. So I don't think that Black would easily just give up Shiro that easily. So again, Black knows this isn't Shiro. But of course, again, unfortunately, the lions can't talk. So obviously she can't tell them that, hey guys, this ain't Shiro, did we do something about this? Yeah, unfortunately she can't. I'm sure she's probably communicating with the other lions. She can't obviously communicate with the paladins. She could probably try and tell Keith. But from what we know how the lions talk to their paladins is that it's, like as Lance said in episode 1, is that it's sort of like pictures of some sort or some way telepathically telling you how to do stuff. So I don't know exactly how Black will tell Keith, but yeah, that's something that will be interesting to see. And now if you look at a picture of Corone and Shiro, before obviously Shiro disappeared, I mean they do look different. Now I'm not talking about the hair, even though Corone's hair kinda does look really, really silly, I ain't gonna lie. But we're not here to talk about that. If you look at their faces, there's something off. It doesn't look right. Like if you look at Corone's eyes, they seem very different. So I believe that obviously this is not a perfect clone of Shiro, but it's close enough. And I also noticed when he's talking with everyone, it doesn't seem right, especially with Keith. When they were talking, I don't know, it just didn't seem right. I don't know if that was just me, it just felt weird. So I do believe that this isn't the real Shiro. Case closed. I also have a theory on how I think the real Shiro will be found, but I'll leave that for another video. Anyways, what are your thoughts on this? Tell me down below in the comments, and remember to like and subscribe for more geeky themed videos. And until we meet again, goodbye!